back in the veg plot, and I thought I'd like to point out that if you do a late sowing of runner bean, which we have here, there's still plenty of runner bean coming. And in fact, I'm going to jump over there because look, I'll just pick a couple. Pick them when they're small. They're really tender, and in fact, I actually like them raw. Nice. You can see how tender they are. They just snap, and they're beautiful. No stringiness or anything. And there's a load of new ones coming in here. If you look inside, runner bean, runner bean, runner bean. Every lovely lot of runner bean. Really good indeed. Now, I'm going to move on past the tomatoes, which are still looking pretty good. Not bad. That's an unusual one. I forgot. Oh, look, someone's had a go at it. You have to get there before the animals and the birds. Let's just move along past those nice little cherry ones there. And I just want to show you what's happened to the French bean. Now, what's happened to the French bean is they've basically finished. I'll keep those two runners, but the French bean have finished. There's a couple here, and you can see they're going to seed. There's one. You can see the seed starting to fall. Now, here's one that is drying. Now, what you can do, and it's something my dad used to do actually, is that you let these dry out, and there, inside, you've got the white beans. Now, the same on the runners. If you leave them late, you can let them actually mature, dry out completely in the sun, as long as the weather holds for us, and then you can keep these beans in jam jars and keep them for next season and use them again. Saves buying seed. So that's a little tip from me about saving seed. It's easily done. You can do the same with tomatoes. An old friend of mine that used to grow dahlias, Jack Kins, used to actually cut the tomatoes open at this time of the year. He used to smooth it onto a pane of glass actually, and then he'd let them dry, and then he'd collect the seed off the glass and keep it for the coming season. So there's lots of ways in your veg plot for actually keeping seed for next year to save you going down the shop and buying new ones. So there's a couple of tips. Don't forget, there's more on vegetables and everything to do with gardening on World Radio Gardening. Help us grow our YouTube channel. Just hit subscribe.